What's going on, Leaf Nation? It's been a long weekend and we got some big changes. We got injury updates, players getting sick, and we've got potential lineup roster changes happening this week. So let's dive into it. After the long weekend, we've got some news about Woll. Woll practiced on the ice for the first time yesterday since going on the IR. That's good news. He's expected to be at Leafs optional skate tomorrow, which will be his first time practicing with the team, but it's not a full practice, it's optional skate, so only a select few players will be there. Generally, the scratches for that day, but it's progress. He's with the team. Let's get him back. Let's not rush him. We don't need to rush Woll. Let him take his time. Let him get back into the rhythm. Get a few practices under his belt. While we have Stolarz and Hildeby, we do not need to rush Woll back. It's come out that there's a sickness going through the Leafs dressing room, and the latest person affected is William Nylander. Tavares has come back. He came and said he wasn't sleeping well. He lost a bunch of weight from this sickness, and that he's happy to be back. He looked still like he was battling through whatever he's going through, but now Nylander's affected. They said they'll see how he's doing tomorrow. They didn't give a prognosis or if he will or won't play tomorrow, but if he has the same thing Tavares had, I expect him to miss 4 to 5 days. With whatever illness they're battling. It is the Greater Ontario region, and sickness is running rampant through the entire province. So it comes with it. As fall, the weather changes, everyone gets sick. So we'll keep an eye on it, but so far, 2 guys go down, Tavares and now Nylander. So lineup changes will happen accordingly for tomorrow. We know some lineup changes that are happening based on practice today is that Connor Timmins is coming out and Liljegren is going in. Benoit and Liljegren will be that third pair defense. And I like the quote that I heard on the Steve Dangle podcast where Steve Dangle was in a roundabout way comparing Timmins and Liljegren, asking if Timmins was better than Liljegren. The answer was no. And then he said, okay, but is Liljegren $2 million better than Timmins? And the answer was no. So we have him. He's under the cap. He works. Let's see what we can do. Maybe that stock will get up in price. Like, you can raise his stock value and just see what you can get for him by playing him. Having him sit on the bench, yeah, you can get something for him. But if he performs well enough that you can bump that 4th or 3rd round pick to a 2nd, why not? You've got him there. Use him. He's under your cap. It's all worked out until somebody needs to come off the IR. That's a decision that needs to be made then. But right now, he fits, he works. Get him in some games. Berube said he's doing the right things at practice. He's playing with intensity, and that he is going to get into the game on Wednesday. So that's good. We want to hear it. That's good things. Progressing well. Let's see what we can do with Liljegren's stock by playing him instead of having him sit in the press box. Last bit of news, and I'll make it quick, is out of the KHL, Maxim Shabanov has played 14 games. He's 24 years old. He has got 7 goals, 10 assists. That's 17 points in 14 games. That's great. He's generally been a under point-a-game player in the KHL, and he's looking to come to the NHL, and the Leafs are one of many teams interested, but the Leafs have been one team that's actively pushing to get there first to try and show their interest. I don't understand the move. I feel like he is a Nick Robertson comparable. And unless you know that Nick Robertson's not going to want to continue next year, let's say he plays well and he does well and he wants to play under Berube because he's found the system that works. He plays him lots. He plays him minutes that he likes. Why not just keep Nick Robertson? I don't understand the Leafs. I understand they want to go and get the best available players and have those options. I just don't see it as a fit under the Craig Berube regime and style, but I could be wrong. Let me know what you think. Thank you for tuning into this episode. If you like the content, hit like, hit subscribe, tell a friend. Be good to one another.